What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing that Mike Barnes was heavily teased to return to Cobra Kai in Season 5. But before we get started, if this is your first time here on the channel and you love Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, consider joining our dojo today by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turning on all notifications so you never miss a new video. We finally got Season 4 of Cobra Kai after what felt like forever, and it fulfilled on a variety of different levels. And the show wouldn't be Cobra Kai without its usual teases of legacy characters returning and entering the series. The stage is now set for Karate's bad boy Mike Barnes to enter the fold, as it was teased multiple times throughout the series already, specifically Season 4. Back in Season 3 when Daniel was explaining his fear of him to Sam as it compared to Sam's fear of Tori.
Final match. My opponent was ruthless. Before I knew it, I was on that mat and the fear had completely taken over. I was paralyzed. I couldn't move. The thought of getting up again and facing that guy just scared the living daylights out of me.
And then it was teased not once, but twice in Season 4. Once from Daniel himself again to Amanda, and then right at the end of Season 4 from Terry Silver. Daniel bringing this to Amanda's attention just in case foreshadows that it may be closer than we think. And since Daniel still has a partner in Chosen while Johnny is off looking for Miguel, and with Kreese behind bars, it's no question that Terry's going to be needing a few familiar companions to help out in expanding the dojos. As well as when the time comes when Terry Silver eventually faces off versus Daniel in Chosen. He's definitely going to need someone by his side. So we've already covered the likelihood of Mike Barnes returning to the show, but how exactly does Sean Kanan, the actor who plays Mike, feel about wanting to return? And the answer to that question is that it's no secret that Sean is a huge fan of the franchise and the Cobra Kai series. He really does take pride in being part of this universe, and he stated that many times he's been interested in making a comeback. And also, I got a little bit of inside information for myself, and many of you are already aware of this, but many months ago, back in late September, I sent Sean Kanan a direct message asking him what his schedule was looking like in the coming weeks and months, and to see if he wanted to possibly come on the channel for an interview. And unfortunately, he replied that he couldn't because he was very busy with filming for the next 6 weeks. And many of us know that Cobra Kai Season 5 began filming in mid-September. So if Sean Kanan was filming something at the time that Season 5 was, it has to mean that he's going to be showing up in some way in the next installment of the series. Because if he wasn't in fact filming for Cobra Kai during those 6+ weeks, it may mean that he's not in the season at all, or he may just make a small appearance towards the end of some sorts. And as for the specific way that I think he'll be introduced, I could see Silver bringing up the past that he promised Mike Barnes 50% ownerships of the new dojos back in 1985. And because Silver has since accomplished this and is set to open up the chain of dojos, I could see Silver making Mike a new offer that if he comes back to help out, he'll get that 50% that he promised back in 1985. And it's also important to mention that we're still unaware if Mike Barnes is the same person he was back in Karate Kid 3, but for all we know, he could be a changed man just like Silver was, and even Chosen. But I honestly think that Barnes will be intrigued to come back to get back at LaRusso for ruining his tournament career, and of course for the money that he lost out on. Because we know people these days, they'll do nearly anything for that crazy amount of money. And after all, with Silver telling Kreese that while he's away, he'll dig up an old friend to help out with the dojo, who else could he be referring to? Snake and Dennis maybe, that's true, but we'd only be really interested in seeing them back if they were to bring back Mike Barnes as well. So with all things considered, and as big as a fan as Sean Kanan is of the show already, I think the time is now to bring him in to fulfill what him, Silver, and Kreese originally set out to back in the 80s. But with that being said, guys, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section, what do you think of these teases of Mike Barnes potentially returning in Cobra Kai Season 5? You all know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and make sure you're subscribed to Strike First Media. I got a plethora of different videos coming on Cobra Kai Seasons 4 and 5 that you won't want to miss. And before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to my Strike First channel members for helping keep the dojo in business. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.